me see. What can I touch up on? I'm just looking at today. It's 41 degrees. This temperature keeps changing from 70s, 80s, 30s, 40s. I'm tired of it. And I've been saying that, but that's okay. Put some lotion on these hands. Thank you for coming out. Ride with me. Of course, you know what time it is. It's time to get to that wine and grind, make them dollars so you could do some things. I'm really excited about something. uh, and it's not the change in this weather. I think it's getting to me now. The older you get, the worse things get. Listen to me. The older you get, the worse things get. So if you're young, don't be wishing to get old or be older. Stay where you at because it don't make sense. When you get older, the changes in the climax can affect you. Yes, it can. I had my mamita yesterday. She was like limping a little bit, and she's like, it's the weather." And I'm like, "I get it. You're 80. I get it. But the pains don't start until once you cross 25. Mark my words. 25 is the magic number. Oh, that smells good. 25, that's it. Only because anything that's not hurt now is gonna hurt then. You're gonna be like out there like all day. I I cannot remember the times that it might start at 25. It all depends on you. Are you a late developer or whatever? But I was in my 30s though. I used to throw my back out a lot when I was in my 30s. Didn't know why. I didn't do nothing. Just turn to reach something off of the table and there you go. Pick up a baby that weighs like 8 pounds. There you go. Like what? Okay. I bet you I'm gonna catch up with my neighbor. Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? Yeah, I like to get the morning started going out to the parking lot with the co-workers. We look like worker bees and worker ants. And I'll just burst out into a song. And somebody be like, "I remember that." I'm like, "I'm glad you do, because I only know that part." But yeah, things happen like, now why did you do that, Tyrone? See there, you could have caused the accident because you made the wrong decision. This is the way I go. And what if Tyrone is not Tyrone? It might be Tanya. Anyway, just thinking about it myself personally, like the changes in the weather. And I'm getting this thing with my sinus, which I haven't had. I know they said stuff in the air, and I get that. I'm getting things with my sinus, and also, come on, look, is it that time? You better not have did that illegal turn, and you're gonna slow me down, buddy. Uh, yeah, I'm right on time to catch up to my ride buddies. The three of us just be rolling. Um, what was I saying? I was talking about this. It don't make no sense. But here I am, thinking I need a throat lozenge and all of that stuff. Like, come on, can't be that serious. Come on, gluteus. Oh, y'all can't make up your mind. I don't like followers, not at all. Can't take followers. You're either gonna go or you're not. And if you're a copper and I pass you up, oh well. You playing games. People got places to be. Anywho, I just don't know. And but I'm excited because it's been a long time coming. I had my sweet little PC. I bought it for my birthday in 2020, and then now she finally, like last year, she finally said, and I'm still trying to hold on for dear life because right now is not the time to try to get something when everything else is going up. But then I said, why not? Why not? Treat yourself. So I did. So I got me another baby. Came yesterday. Uh, and I'm super excited. I had one person at work talking about, oh, I can't wait till the end of the month to go on a cruise. Ooh, I don't know if you moving or not, but I'm not gonna run over you. Uh, and I was gonna try to go on that cruise, but then I thought about it like, I don't think it would be fun. I said I don't think. I don't know. See, I made judgment without even trying. The money I use for the computer is the money I could have used for the cruise. But you know what? I said it'd be another time because there are a lot involved with that. So if I'm gonna go on a cruise, I gotta start planning the year ahead and get everything together, from the packing to the flights to the destination to where we're gonna stay. I can't just jump up on a whim. Now this has been like since last year I brought it to my family, and I don't know. They seemed like they was interested, but then other things came up. But what was that? I know it's some little wildlife out there like deers and stuff. And whatever. But that looked like a wolf. A big wolf. From Twilight Wolf. Ice possible, drive with care. Uh, I'm gonna have to find out if this computer stuff is off. Because it does say that sometimes. And sometimes the wipers go by themselves. Um, but she was talking about how excited she was about that. And I was like, man, I'm gonna be so excited when I get my trash bin. She was like, huh? She said, huh? The simple little things in life that makes people happy. Yeah, because now I don't have to lug the trash to the curb. Instead, throw it in the trash bin and wheel it out. That's what I do. You caught up with me, boo boo? Yes, she did. Trash bin and wheel it out. And yeah, let me tell you something. So gas was at 4.91 or whatever, and I was at a quarter tank. I said I'm gonna fill up, thinking I'm gonna hit about 20. No, just a quarter tank. I got 6 gallons, and it cost $37. Yeah, I know. I spent that on food. $37. So my question here is, if you can't afford to buy nothing, you can't afford to spend on anything, what are you working for? What are you working for? You're working to continue to pay bills and not enjoy life? You know, I thought about that, and I was like, F them bills. I'm gonna regret it later, but it's better now than later. Enjoy life. So I got my bin and I got my new PC. I'm not gonna hook it up. I'm gonna get everything together when I get ready to go on my summer break. Then I have time. Right now, I just gotta organize things, get things the way I want it. You know, do some painting, just throw in some elements, something that reflects me spiritually, mentally, psychologically, financially. Those are all the things I'm looking at. So yesterday I was at home trying to clear off, well, extract, or should I say, back up my internal drive from the old computer, because that's going to be my Sims gameplay computer only. Strictly Sims, just Sims. I got to get my family back. I know some of them don't. kick the bucket, but that's okay. That's why I got a few witches and warlocks in there that could bring them back to life. It's gonna take a minute, but they'll bring them back to life. I don't know if they're gonna be the same, but it would bring them back to life. And the new computer is just gonna be strictly for my social media. Yeah, because right now, and then the old computer might not even be able to handle the Sims because Sims update. And it might say, oh, you might need this or that or a better, operating system. Like, I'll give it a try. I took it from my Dell computer and put it to my Mac. And now I just got to take everything off the Mac and leave everything strictly for my Sims. But I just wanted to come on and share this with you. But it was so funny. Let me tell you what I did. So the guy delivered my PC at work because you have to sign for it, and I knew I wasn't going to be at home. And so he came there, he gave me my PC, I signed, and I'm thinking like, OMG. See, that's why I like it left down in shop because it's in the shop garage and nobody gets to see what you got. So I had to think of something. Well, y'all know me. So what I did is, I made up a sign, took a bunch of paper, put it on there, and put on there. Even my manager had to laugh because I'm carrying this heavy box out, and everybody looking, and I did it on purpose so they could look like, huh? I wrote on here the Michael Jackson Thriller Kit. Everybody like, huh? Michael Jackson Thriller Kit? What all come with that? I should have said the jacket, the socks, the pants, the shoes, the glove, the hair, the eyes. But I know they're gonna ask me today, and I'm gonna tell them that. Only you and I know that. Shh. I like to have fun. The person that been riding with me, she said I'm like my way or the highway, and I'm like, no, I don't feel sorry for people who don't try. Nothing wrong with that. If you're gonna sit back, cause he always making excuses, and I was like this. You see this? She said, what is that? I said the smallest violin because I don't care what you're saying. Every day is an excuse. In the end, she said, oh girl, this is my old age, but you keep saying it. I know some people older than you, and they spunky as hell. They out there doing their thing. They going up and down the 14 stairs. You make up excuses. I know. I make up excuses too, and then I kick myself, because that is not how you get things done. I seen something where it said, for example, just 2 hours a day out of your whole life can change a lot. 2 hours. So let's say you get up at 5. Just gonna use that example. You get up at 5. So from 5 to 6 o'clock a.m., you supposed to learn a new skill, something that's gonna help you elevate yourself, whether it's for work or just for self improvement, or you need something to encourage you, motivate you. 5 to 6, dedicate 1 hour to that. 1 hour. And then from 6 to 6:30, you're supposed to get some exercise in. Whether it's sitting there riding on a bike, listening to your favorite tunes, or, I mean, remember in school? I mean, well, some of us. Um, when we started school, went to school, we would come in and the gym coach would make you do jumping jacks. Do some of those. Some jumping jacks, and I was even thinking, get a jump rope, get some weights, not heavy. You could be 5 pounds, and just do some curls. anything, 30 minutes. So from 6 to 6:30, you're working out. And from 6:30 to 7, you're going to reflect back on that skill and see what it is that you can do to improve. Now, this is something you can do every day to build up your skill sets, to boost your brain power, to get that creativity flowing. Whether you like to write, whether you like to paint, whatever it is. You want to be an accountant? Learn accounting. There's so much stuff on YouTube that there should not be nothing that people can't learn. Oh, yeah, he's not there. Huh, it's so sunny. Bird. Better not. I better not get out this car and see a bird is attached. And be like, shame on you. You shouldn't have got under there. But yeah, these are things, and these are things that I'm going to live by moving forward. Because the way they talking about, oh, life is too short, life is this, like that. I know, I get it. And enjoy it every step of the way. I'm sitting back right now trying to think, should I fly or should I drive? I don't want to drive. I want somebody else take the wheel. Let me relax and go pay visits, even if it's just me. You know, when I went to the theater to see Michael Jackson, I went by myself, but I didn't see anything else that I wanted to go to the movie to see. If I did, I definitely would be going to the movies, especially on Tuesdays, $8. So we are here on Wacky Wednesday. This here is where the hours get crazy. You know, kids go in late, well, the middle school and elementary, and the high schoolers get out early. I love the mornings, but yeah, I love the mornings, but the afternoon they could keep it. But that's okay, cause now in the afternoon I have to sit there for 30 minutes, 30 minutes waiting on my middle schoolers to get out. Hmm. Oh well. But that's all I have for today. I just want to share some things with you guys. Aging aches, the things I got yesterday that made me happy. And what else? Oh, self improvement. Self improvement. Check it out. You can do it. I can do it. We can do it together. But I want to thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. And thank you for bringing me to work. Uh, should have let you got a view of the sun. Well, it's back there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but oh well. Other than that, you guys have a great day. Stay safe, stay loved, stay positive, but most of all, stay woke. Bye.